Hey there, fellow evacuation shelter managers. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to Project Zomboid Brandenburg Shelter. Episode 25, Going Postal in the Office. The first thing I want you early birds to do is to vote on the next Brandenburg project. So here's the poll. I can continue working on the second floor personal office area. What I would be doing is adding a roof and then starting to add appliances, like getting an actual stove rather than a deep fryer. Getting whatever other appliances and storage and stuff. We could also start working on the lower floor shelter, because we really hadn't started that. I could obtain books or tapes. We would need to go to VHS stores or bookstores. We could scavenge more of the neighborhood. So some points of interest in the neighborhood that might be interesting. We could try to return to the shopping plaza to see if honking and drying them away has worked or not. We could go over to the gun store, etc., etc. There's a lot of other areas that we could do. We could actually start that community garden, which is going to be slated to be built around the pool down there. I could improve a specific skill. I have a lot of skill books for things like tailoring or mechanics or masonry, etc., etc., and we could be working towards that if we wanted to. Or viewer suggestions. Something I did not include in this list that I forgot about. So I'll give you one more minute to vote in this poll while I catch some Z's. I'm going to be waking up at noon. I know it. Going to sleep at 3 in the morning. Oh my god. Okay. Almost 3 p.m. Holy moly, what the hell? But alright, sure. Okay, filling up my water. Did I not pick up the pot? No, the pot's right here. Add water, can't add it to the pot? What's going on? Transfer liquid from the water barrel to the pot. Done. Cool, thanks. And get it boiled. In a deep fryer. It's also worth noting, never mix hot oil with water. You'll die. You'll burn your house down. It's a really dumb idea. Just don't do it. So, never try to boil water in a deep fryer. That's incredibly stupid. Alright. Current weight. 78 and dropping. We do need to gain a little weight. So I am going to try to eat things that are particularly high cal. And so that my weight goes in the correct direction. And yes, I am putting, weird things to heat them up. I'm just defrosting them. If I had a microwave, I'd use a microwave, but I don't have a microwave, so this is the best I could do. How I know about the water oil issue? I'm a cook, dude. I've done a lot of cooking in my life. I have never learned that from first-person experience. I'm just not an idiot. I've seen enough videos of people panicking, not knowing what they're supposed to do, and trying to put out a grease fire with water. It's oh my lord. I actually have a fire blanket in my let's make a macaroni soup. I have a fire blanket in my kitchen so that if there was ever a case where we needed to put out a grease fire, not that I cook a lot with grease, we could without trouble. Well, that looks awful, but it's fine. So, you guys voted. Let me update the priority. Continue working on the second floor office area, which is also known as my personal living quarters. I don't yet have a trash can. That might be something good to find at some point. My weight is now 78 in level, and this macaroni and cheese soup should raise it up a bit. Glitch, thank you for the cheer, and cheers back to you. So it's already 4 p.m. I basically massively wasted the day away because last stream I worked till like 3 in the morning doing carpentry, and that definitely was not great for my sleep schedule. But whatever. So we'll cut down some trees, haul them back to the base with rope, and I want to make the roof first, and then maybe either I'll have a sub-poll about improving the walls so they're not ugly, and doing walls and doors and windows, or doing storage and appliances. I am happy with either. Alright, I ate the whole thing so that I have some weight gain. Oh, that is just so annoying. Having to fill my pot like this. Oh, I see, because there's just not a lot of water. But yeah, having to fill my pot like that is not cool. Alright, my Firefire axe is pretty worn, but it's the handle that's mostly worn. So I'm gonna just keep using it until it dies on me. We have a spare axe in the trunk. Oh, I still have logs up top. Yeah, I forgot about that. The roof is already done. All right, let's improve the walls with the wood I have, and then how should I work on the office? Windows and doors, storage, or appliances. Pick one of those 3 sub options. Give you 2.5 minutes to vote on that. My lord, I overate intentionally and my weight is already leveled off again? I mean, come on now. Alright, doing some craftsman level walls now. And then I'll do craftsman level windows. Just so it looks nice. At some point, I might even, like, plaster it up. Make it look professional. You know. Paint it, etc. Nice, I can actually hold all of the logs with half a kilo to spare. Alright, we want a craftsman window. And another one. And I'm almost out of planks. Alright, we got enough for one more section. Now the door frame, can I improve that? I probably can, right? Carpentry. Not crafting. I went into the wrong menu. Building. Door. Frame. I would need more planks. Okay, so at some point we'll improve the door frame as well, but that's not right now. I don't have enough planks for any of this, apparently. So we'll just drop the remaining... Oh, because I thought I picked that up. Oh my god. Okay. It'd be like that sometime. So only maybe one more tree cutting excursion to having it look not horrible. Let's go ahead and drop the firefighter axe. I also should take the firefighter axe out of the trunk. So it looks like you guys want me to go get storage options for the living area up top. And if that's the case, I want as much trunk space as I can have. Drop the other axe. I'll keep the hatchet with me just in case I need a hatchet for something. Let's resolve this pull. And, one thing I could do is head back to the post office. The post office should have quite a lot of shelves, I suspect. Yeah. So let's go there. I know it's already kind of late in the day, but I'm not tired yet. So I believe this building's the post office. Yeah, to the asthmatic sounding van, exactly. This van is a hunk of junk. And that's the nicest thing I can say about it. It looks like... Ooh, wait, is that a bigger bag? Yes, it is! 25 days, 4 hours. And I'm finally getting a bag upgrade. Oh, you also have a revolver. And a hatchet. And military boots. And a hunting knife. And a hiking bag. And a holster. I already have a holster. Alright, let's switch. So, oh, this bag has a hell of a lot of stuff in it. Holy moly. What the hell? A heading tool. The hell is this? Hey. It is an item in PZ. That's it. It's a smeltable item, so I guess it smelts down to stuff. I don't really care. We did get how to use generators, not that I need it anymore. Alright, so for the books, Butchery 2, we do not need. So I drop it on the floor. Napping 2, I do not need. Drop it on the floor. Wilderness Survival, I do not need. Drop it on the floor. Maintenance 2, don't need. Maintenance 4, I do need. So here is the tracker that tracks all that stuff so you can, like, follow along. So maintenance 4 was a yes. Pottery 4 is a yes. Cheers. Tailoring 1 is a no. Welding 1 is a yes. Trapping 4 was a yes as well. I'll leave it in there. A candle. Seed packet, I'll leave it in there. Beef jerky, I'm just going to eat now. I'm going to clear out these guys. Everything left in the backpack is usable. Or rather, stuff I would like to keep. Yeah, that random zombie just gave me more books than the entire school library last stream. I know. It's... wow. Alright, then let's equip a secondary. And move everything over. Now, it's not the big hiking bag, which would have been nicer, but, you know, beggars can't be choosers. I'm very happy to have found something better. Okay. Where did the duffel go? All the stuff I didn't want is going to be shoved into the duffel, so that it I'm cleaning up after myself. And I'll just drop it here because I don't want it to. I don't want to like happen upon it and be like, oh, I want that. Okay, everything that should be put away is put away. Perfect. And let's keep moving up. Now it's like 9 p.m. I should probably turn around, but I'm going to use a little bit of my muscle fatigued and endurance, clearing out some of these zombies. I'll leave the van running though. Had Ganon was that zombie was a survivor? I think that's like kind of what they were going for. Is they are like a survivor zombie that has done some looting of their own. Have I cleared out this house? Map says no. So you think they looted the library before I got there? I can see that. So I'm not going to make it all the way to the USPS store, or the post office rather, because I'm basically out of time for today. Oh, come on, I clicked. You know, it's getting late, and if I want to have a normal sleep schedule, I ought to go to sleep soon. Plus, pretty soon it's going to be dark enough that I won't be able to actually see anything without holding a flashlight, which gets annoying. I mean, I can run around with, Oh, backpack bottom, right. So, the hiking bag has this extended slot. Normally what, it's like a tent or a sleeping bag or something. I forget what goes in the backpack bottom. I think the canteens, some of the canteens can, but maybe not in this type. Now, I had mentioned wanting, oh, it's getting dark. A trash can. I wonder if I can find, like, a residential one in here. Electrical 2, I've already read. Key ring for a car. It's probably that red van that's, like, just northwest of me. And done. Well, I didn't do much in the way of getting storage. Unless you count storage on my back. I want to check if this key, I'll just leave it running, is to this vehicle. It is. Well, it has 105 trunk space. Much better than my current van. But let's, I think I'm most concerned about engine quality and the like. Its engine quality is 49, loudness is 67. I'll check the other one. You've never seen a face cam so small? I don't want to block you guys from the important stuff. And I deem myself as not the important stuff. So it's basically the same quality, like give or take 4 points, but louder. I'm gonna keep mine. Oh, I should have stuck the... You know what? Actually... Maybe I'll tow it. Like, it's roughly the same quality as my current van. So if my current van dies on me, I can switch, meaning it's probably worth... Oop, come on. Bringing this back to my base. It even has gas in it. Ha! Damn. Come on, choo-choo. Oh, God. Alternatively, I can just drive one, run over, drive the other. But I think as soon as I'm in the street, I'll be able to pick up some speed. Come on, straighten up. I wonder what the horsepower is. I'm gonna check if there's a horsepower difference between the two. And I know I'm like burning the midnight oil now, as far as the game's concerned. 370, and I think the other one's 370. Although, sometimes when you start driving it, it like calculates the horsepower, so it's worth like hopping in and starting it. Uh-oh. All of my struggle towing noises have attracted some attention. Where's the other one? There were two of you. Oh, there you are. Towing is just messed up in the unstable build in your experience? Good to know. I did not know that, but good to know. So this is like same horsepower and everything. So I'll leave the key in the ignition, and I can always come back for it. Come on, zombie. I saw you. I'm not blind. I saw you. Let's go. Although, you know, in hindsight, leaving the vehicle in the middle of the road's probably a bad idea, as it's only gonna get... I'm just gonna crash into it. Like, I know myself pretty well. I'm a bad driver. You don't see me playing... Oh, Jesus, I almost crashed into the building. You don't see me playing Need for Speed for a very good reason. That's all I'm gonna say. Well, that was a good haul. Very good haul. Just gonna dump everything on the ground, because I plan on spending a lot of tomorrow doing the same thing. I hope I'm tired enough to sleep. I am. So, we'll go back to the post office tomorrow and try to get some shelving from there. What is that noise? Oh, rain. Good. Ah. For a second, it sounded like, fire? Like I had set something on fire? I wonder if they ever ended up fixing the house fire bug that I, like, ran into with rice. When I first started playing Build 42. For those that don't remember, like, I was making rice, and I left the stove on for maybe, like, 30 seconds, and it burnt the house to the ground. Like, completely unreasonably. I know if you leave your stove on for, like, hours, you can cause a house fire in the game, but it wasn't hours. It was like 30 seconds. And the game was like, ha ha, house fire! And it's like, what? Completely not my fault. So 8 in the morning. That's a fresh start. And we should have a relatively clear path all the way up to the post office. Oh, right, I don't have a can opener. Never mind, no snacks for me. Now, last time I was at this post office, it decided to have a lovely house alarm, or building alarm. So I'm low-key hoping that doesn't happen again. Let's turn this van off, though. There is a bunch of random zombies walking up the street. So before I go inside, let's clear them out. Often what ends up happening... Oh, okay. It's just a line of them. Often what ends up happening is when you reverse, vehicles are like a lot louder in reverse than they are forward. Especially if you have the speed demon trait, which I don't, because I don't like having a loud vehicle if I can help it. But I think that's what brought these dudes in. What's funny is I think they are like half of them are in hospital gowns because of the dentist. But it's like no one wears hospital gowns to a dentist. So I've officially gotten farther into this, oh god. American Homesteading gives me a jar of produce. Cool. That's why it's worth, oh. I can see your butt crack, dude. That's why it's worth checking the magazines that don't seem like they would have, skill books associated. Come on. Oh my god. Oh, there's sneaky two of them. And whatever the opposite of hitbox porn is, because I lit him up. Swung and nothing. Well, there's a lot of... These comics are really good for unhappiness, which I have had problems with unhappiness before. So maybe it would be wise to take them. Because the comic books and the paperback books are ideal for unhappiness. Oh, okay. I'll take them in a second. This window is getting, really annoying. Okay. Feels like it's a zombie spawner. We done yet? Nope, I can hear more. I like that desk lamp. Now, I had mentioned wanting a magazine. This post office doesn't seem to have storage options. I didn't actually use like the PZ map to load in what storage there is here. But clearly this is not the place for storage. It's fine, we can keep searching. I think it will have at least some. So there's a microwave if we want it, as I was saying, because I know we kind of needed one back home. Trash cans, of course. Who's there? Actually, what is the storage? 10? And this is 20. Let's go with the 20. Okay, so we got a trash can. While I'm here, I'll get the microwave as well. Bring this stuff back to the car, and then keep searching. Sorry, I'm encumbered. You're just gonna have to wait for me to kill you. Is Needleface a joke on, like, a Eraserhead or something? Pinhead? So here's some storage options with parcels and mailbags. So we got, I already have this one, but we got small game hunting for snare traps. Nice. And that's about it. Because I'm not planning on going to Louisville. Camera and a sweater. Alright, I'll grab the shelves as soon as I don't have zombies lurking around that want to gank me when I'm unencumbered. The reason I'm not, like, too concerned about the water cooler is I think it's only a short matter of time until I have, like, proper plumbing. So the benefits of a water cooler won't matter pretty soon. Okay. Primary. Secondary. The reason I'm not going for the lamp, if you're wondering, is I don't even have, like, furniture to put it on. So it'd be like a lamp on the floor. Which is a little weird. So 2 metal shelves, it's a good start. And we can keep scouring the neighborhood for other metal shelf containers. I'd have a very fancy floor, then I would. Was this primary or secondary? Secondary. Alright, equip this primary. Let's get back to base and get some extra food in us before weight starts dropping again. But I will say, unless we really love the lamps, which honestly I really don't care, post office is done. The metal workshop up to the east did have a lot of metal shelves, yeah. That place was loaded full of shelving. So we could head there next. I didn't lay out my windows in a sensible way to, like, not block shelving, though. I didn't design my office area, like, well at all, in other words. Saga, thank you for the resub, and welcome back. You love the new RimWorld series? I appreciate it. It's worth mentioning, if you want to vote for the next series, I'm doing a marathon on May 24th, and there's a poll up on my Discord server right now as we speak, determining what the next series will be for the marathon. So if you'd like to provide input on that, it is an open poll, and you can find the link to that on Discord. Wait, why would you have uncooked... Alright, let me just cook that. I never realized it was like had never been cooked. We're running low on food, honestly. I don't think there's much. We'll have to go scavenging for stuff soon because I've been eating my fill. There's a little bit more food in the stack here, but like not really a lot of it. Unless I want coffee, powdered onion, etc. I wouldn't really say that that's gonna nourish me much. The water cans are filling up. Well, while I'm waiting for that to cook, there we go. I don't think there's a additive bonus to like freezing jarred stuff, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm really... What the hell? Because I had the canned fruit cocktails favorited, I couldn't open them. Game, you hurt my brain sometimes. Alright, today is pig out day. So my weight starts heading in the right direction. Let's move the rest of the trunk contents up, and then we can maybe go for more shelving rather than set up any of these shelves, because I can set up the shelves pretty easily at night, but I can't go fetching new shelves at night, not without risk. So we'll head back to the metal workshop, which is east of here. I already have it marked down to get more shelves. Really? She couldn't figure out how to climb. Okay. That was weird. Garbage can. I don't really know how I want to lay out this room, so I will put it here. Very much a work in progress. But we have the capacity to heat things up a little bit more easily that doesn't involve like house fires, and also throw things away. So there is that at least. Thank you for tuning in to Project Zomboid Brandenburg Shelter, which originally streamed live on Twitch. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you'd like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you would like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching. Special thank you to my Twitch subscribers, Patreon patrons, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, fellow zombie apocalypse survivors.